Our foundation is about providing opportunities for kids in several different areas. It involves the recording process and learning about the music business. It involves performance aspects where they get out and perform in the community on different stages for different audiences. And it also involves mentorship, which helps them in their career, making career choices as they come up and are offered to them. I started it about 6 or 7 years ago. It came a need from my neighbor's gardener's nephew. Was a young Mexican boy who had written a lot of songs, but no one would record him, and he couldn't afford to record, so I recorded him and found a lot of satisfaction in getting him help. And then from there he developed a career and signed with a major label and sold several 100,000 records, which I said, wow, this is pretty cool, so I need to do this for other kids.
How did you get the rain effect?
It's a sample that we downloaded from our sample libraries. Say we want to bring these keys up a little bit. Go ahead and grab that mixer. Grab it with your, I don't have the touch on.
You got it? Okay.
Yeah, and just pull this one up. Prior to starting the foundation, I was a musician as a young person. I had a performing band at 16 and played all over the state of Florida. Was hired by Christine McGuire of the McGuire Sisters to open her nightclubs, and subsequently got drafted and joined the Air Force to beat the draft and audition and got into the Air Force band. So I played for President Nixon and dignitaries for about 3.5 years. Got out and then majored in music at college, but got married and found that the musical career probably wasn't the best for that situation, and developed a real estate company, which I had about 4 or 5 and sold them, and managed and sold real estate for 25 years, where I never went touch music. I just left it altogether. And then one day a situation occurred that created an opportunity for me to go back and play, and then that recreated the love and the need of music, and so from there I moved forward. Yeah. Okay. Just see what it's doing. This is a mastering limiting device which divides the frequencies into 4 different tracks.
Right. You've explained some of this to me before.
Bring his vocals up just a little bit, right here. Even though this might come off crazy, I still think we've got a chance. The motivation predominantly was there's so many kids in our community, in every community, that don't have access to full commercial type studios. Will never ever get to set in one. Some need instruments, some need vocal lessons, and parents can't afford it. So I just saw a need that we needed to fill and develop the program from there.
The experience I've had with the program, it's by far been one of the best things that I've ever been through in my entire life. Dell's actually, he's quite a father figure here in the foundation, and he's helped us direct us down the right path, and it's really been amazing. We've had so many experiences with recording in the studio and opening for bigger bands and stuff like that. It's truly amazing.
I joined the program 3 years ago, and when I first joined it, I sang a song for Del Couch, who's the founder of the program. He gives us opportunity to record and get gigs opportunities, so it's been good.
It's a lonely dream, but I know I'll see the other side where you've gone. And when it fades away longer than yesterday's, you know I'll try and I'll fall. I got a little on my mind, I got a little on my mind right now. I bet you hear this all the time, I bet you hear this all the time. But you look like someone I hold on to, and I want to again and again. When you stand still, my heart, it kills me. You're all I need, so we'll have to pretend.
My mom had a friend named Billy Rice, and he introduced me to Del in his studio, and he said, hey, I want you to record this kid, and I was absolutely terrible. But I've heard some of the old recordings, that was funny. But he introduced us, we met Del, and from that day on, Del was like, hey, you should keep recording, and then we kept pestering, and boom, Foundation started blooming, and it was fun.
The most beneficial thing that I think about in the program was basically it really helps you with your performancing aspect. It really helps you grow and meeting people, and it gives you experience.
The program helped me in ways with like experience with stage performing, just being in front of an audience. That's just like the best way, just practicing.
I don't work hard when it's easy, I put in work when it's hard. And girl, I never believed in love until I had yours. And this is more than a season, and I'm not just sprung. I'm not afraid to tell you, you're the one I wake up thinking about. The one I can run to when I'm feeling down. Life is all good when you're around.
To me personally, one of the most beneficial parts of the program is recording in the studio. It's a different environment entirely than performing on stage, but stage work is also another big key part. So
I think the program is really great, and it opens up a lot of doors and opportunities for young people, and it taught me personally a lot about recording and performing, and it's just really great. It's like probably one of the best things that I've ever been a part of. So
The most beneficial thing I found about the program was that he just gives us opportunity to play, like I said before, and just recording. Those are the main two things I'd say.
Del has helped me develop myself, actually. Being in the studio, he'll give me ideas for different songs, and he'll pitch different things that he's experienced before through music, and it really helps you develop as an artist entirely. And it's incredible, really, because some of the things he does you would have never thought of, and it's very encouraging.
Stop sitting around, coming up with something new. When a girl like you came into my life, I thought I figured it out, but you changed it up somehow. What am I supposed to do now? Will you flip the script? Changed up the game. Ever since I met you, things just haven't been the same. Baby, sometime you've gotta realize what you do to me now.
If I had never met Del, I probably wouldn't be pursuing music, to be honest with you. He's given me so many different opportunities that it has really encouraged me and pushed me to be who I am today. I didn't really have any support, and then Del's really been the only guy throughout the past 6 years of my life who's been like, yeah, keep recording, keep singing, keep recording, keep singing, and I've seen it pay off, and it's been working. So because of him, I am where I am today.
And I know she'll be the death of me, and these will both be numb. She'll always get the best of me, the worst is yet to come. But at least we'll both be beautiful and stay forever young. This I know, hey, this I know. She told me don't worry about it. She told me don't worry no more. We both know we can't go without it. She told me you'll never feel alone. I can feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it. But I love it.
If I wouldn't have met Del, I probably wouldn't be playing as much. I feel like he just got me a lot of exposure just around in the Brighton area. Yeah, he's just been kind of like he's just been a great mentor. So.
I was unaware, 'cause all you do is You can't stretch it any farther. Pull, tear. You can't stretch it any farther. Push, pull, tear. You can't stretch it any farther. Push, pull, tear.
Some of the amazing artists that we've been able to work with and develop to a high level, higher profiles, I should say, are of course Sam Wolf, who finished top 5 in American Idol and toured all over the country. He is very noteworthy. Colton Kaysen, who has written 2 songs that are on major motion pictures and parlayed that success into a full-time job with the Carolina Opry. Have a couple guys singing in Nashville, some singing at Universal Studios, and one particular girl, Taylor Zabrecki, she helped write a song, or she wrote a song, I should say, for a domestic violence documentary that got accepted, and that project alone allowed her to get admission into Belmont College, Music College in Nashville. Where I'm trying to take the program, which wasn't the vision when I started, of course, was it's gotten so much bigger and kind of taken on a life of its own, so I can see us growing into multiple locations, and with financial assistance from the community, providing even more kids to be able to hire some professionals to do what I do, and then me kind of oversee them and kind of grow it that way so we can offer it to virtually everybody. People can support our foundation, of course, by donating instruments, donating music. Believe it or not, there's a real lack of sheet music in the market, and they can support, of course, through financial donations to our program on our websites and by sending a check in, those kind of things. 100% of any financial donations we get go directly to the program in paying mentors to give lessons to kids, vocal lessons, guitar lessons, and then also in the actual hard cost of the recording process, which means the CD, the covers, the printing, those things. But 100% of the money we receive goes directly to the program. There's no one paid at the corporate level, so to speak, to do anything.
Dell is just overall just a great guy, and he's always down to help people, and I feel like he could just never say no. So if you want to join a music program and like just play out more and like get better, I feel like it's a good foundation for you.
I think if people would look at the websites and what we do and trying to provide opportunities for these kids, we did 40 events last year that kids got to go in the community and perform, and it builds their confidence and the confidence that they carry throughout the rest of their lives.